Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoes.
Hi. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. We're going to be professional to another beer review. Jow's Arcade and beer reviews with Nathan Ryerson from Behind the Bar Beer Reviews. Check out his channel. Check out his channel.
You think we've been drinking all
It's
day
private.
today?
His channel's private.
Because it's Friday, you ain't got shit to do.
That's right. So we've had hoppy beers, we've had dark beers, and now we're going to drink a sour beer.
I like it.
This is Ned from Alpine Beer Company in Alpine, California.
Oakley dokley.
That's right. It's a Flanders style red ale. Ned Flanders. Get it? I'm not a big Simpsons fan. Did you know that?
Really?
I don't really. I used to watch it when I was a kid, and I don't really watch it anymore.
I feel like it's one of those things that I feel like I've seen a ton of episodes, and I've probably seen like a 20th of them.
And you just like see the same ones over and over.
Well, it's like they've been on for like what 40 seasons now.
I feel like they've been on my entire life.
Yeah.
Seriously, they've been around since like '91, right?
It's more than 20 seasons, I think.
If it's '91, then 25 years.
That's great.
That's insane. Yeah, I was probably 10 when that show came on the air. But yeah, this is a what is the ABV on this? 5.6%. Neither one of us know anything about this beer.
Zero.
A friend of mine was down at Alpine a couple weeks ago, and he said they had bottles of Ned, and I'm like, well, I like sour, so can you grab me one? And he did. So there you go. It's Flanders style red ale aged in select wine barrels.
Only the best.
To the peak of perfection. Drink Alpine or go to bed. And if you drink Green Flash, you might as well kill yourself. I'm just saying. Fuck Green Flash.
The worst.
Why? Why does this happen every time?
I don't know.
I don't understand. Like,
Try.
you would think my right hand is strong.
Had a lot of practice. But
It's strong. No? Like, whatever, you can open it. Anyways, yeah, so I'm a big red sour fan. Flanders. Why is it Flanders?
it's just the style.
I know, but why? No, tell
I'm
me.
assuming it's a
No, I need-
region or something.
I need to know why.
Almost there.
This is insane. You know what? Fuck cork and cage
I got
bottles.
it halfway out. That's what she said.
Speaking of that's what she said, I haven't seen a she said in like 7 days.
Seriously, it's like the longest cork ever. Look at that.
You still got the cork. Anyways,
There we go.
how's everyone doing? Is this gonna gush? I hope it does. Please gush. No, don't.
Well, let's keep all over your hockey table.
That didn't gush.
Smoke.
Look at all that smoke. How many people do you think have like hit the X to get out of this video?
Like, what is going on in San Diego, California? We're not.
You know what? It's all about having fun with beer reviews.
Yeah. We are not professionals,
Yeah.
despite what you tried to do at the beginning.
That's right. You don't, yeah. That was all.
This is very aromatic.
That was all bullshit. So yeah, you guys know my love for actual Alpine beer, and this was brewed at the source, apparently, according to this label. So yeah,
in Alpine, California.
and Alpine.
I've been there to the feedlot.
You have out in the middle of nowhere, California, is what I like to call it. It's like a murky kind of. It's like when you hold up the light, though, it's like that ruby red kind of a thing.
Dark.
Right?
Ruby, like brown, ruby red.
Yeah, the head is almost gone.
Completely.
It's like a little
It
film.
had some nice, like almost like soda pop carbonation there at first, but it's gone.
I can smell that though.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But yeah, it's just your typical Flanders style looking beer.
Yep, absolutely.
So I can smell it from here. Let's go ahead and shove our nose in it. It smells tart.
Tart,
Dark
big,
fruit, like cherries, right?
Big Flanders, like dark fruit, cherry, a little bit of raisin, maybe, just like big.
Yeah, it's dark. It's like tart, like yeah, cherries, raisins.
Figginess, maybe. Like the inner part of like a fig Newton, but like sour.
Right, it's like that tart kind of a. So I love the way sour smell. I like when they smell tart like this too.
But it smells like really. It's gonna sound odd. Like it's like really clean. Like it's just like you smell the like distinct kind of fruits and dark fruits and tartness of this, and then it's just kind of that's it.
Yeah, a lot of times these can get like medicinal or like chapsticky.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's like this. It's like legit like fruit, right? It's not like that artificial kind of fruit.
A little bit of like vinegar note to it. I'm getting.
Yeah, it's like that acidic kind of a thing, but not like overly like Tums acidic.
No, but it's got a big nose on it.
It does. It smells good, dude. I'm actually like neither one of us had any idea about this beer, so I'm actually really looking forward to drinking this. It is. It's like tart, dark fruits, cherries, raisins. It's got that little acidic kind of vinegary thing. It doesn't smell like sometimes you put your nose in a sour, you get like crazy effervescence. It's not like a big thing like that.
No.
And I think you can tell like the head's gone now.
Yeah. And even some of these beers, sometimes they'll be so like tart smelling or sour, like that vinegariness, whatever that is. It almost like singes the inside of your nose hairs. I don't get that on
this one doesn't.
But it does smell like, I feel like this is going to pucker me a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like that nice kind of tart, like it just hits you in the back of the jaw kind of thing. So yeah.
Let's find out.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks, man.
Of course. You know what's funny is we just drank that porter. So this is actually really mellow.
It is. It's kind of tart, like right at the front, but like it gets really smooth and just kind of balances out.
This is I always say this with like not really sour beers. This would be a good like beginner kind of if someone wanted to get into like sours, because it's not crazy tart.
No, it's not. It's not near as puckering as I thought it was going to be. I almost get like more of a like creaminess to it at the end, like not. Like you get like the cherry and the fig and raisins, like the dark fruits that we talked about at the end, but it's almost like I don't know.
This almost reminds me of one of those New Glarus fruited beers. You ever had those?
I have. It's not as like pie filling as some of those.
Right, but it's not like crazy puckering sour. It's more fruit than
it's like
anything.
a sweet fruit thing as opposed to.
Yeah, and that's what I kind of meant by like when I first had one of those New Glarus beers, like I was thinking it was going to be really tart, and it wasn't. It was like cherry pie like fruit. That's kind of how this is. It's super fruit forward, and you get like a little, just a tiny bite of like acidic kind of a sour thing, but
yeah, it's super.
This is really easy drinking.
Super easy drinking, super balanced. It's not. It doesn't like throttle you in any one way.
No,
it's just kind of. It has this like it's almost like a cream soda aspect to it. That
it's like a soda pop kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But I like the fruit tastes like fruit. It doesn't taste artificial. Yeah. Like I said, sometimes you can get that medicinal kind of cough droppy, chapsticky thing. Yeah. And that doesn't have this. It's like dark fruits, cherries. This is a pleasant surprise.
It's really solid.
I like it.
I think Flanders is one of those things that there's only so much you can do with it. It's not, when you're doing something that's true to style, like a Flanders red, without adding like a fruit or doing something like barrel aging it or, adding Brett or something. There's only so much you can do, and I think this is a really phenomenal representation of that style.
I agree. This is good. It's funny because it says it was aged in wine. It doesn't say what kind of wine barrels, but wine barrels.
Obviously, I'm assuming it's like some sort of like, not like dry red wine, but like a sweeter red wine.
Yeah, because this doesn't finish bone dry. Like that IPA we drank before was way drier than this, and this is aged in wine barrels.
The other night I drank a bottle of Consecration.
That beer is dry.
It's super dry, and it's super. You can tell that's a cab barrel, or like a Merlot barrel. It's cab, but you can tell it's like a really dry red wine. This is not like that.
You know what's cool is like I'm thinking. Remember when we went? So when you were down here last year, we went to Alpine and we went to the old brewery to pick up beers, and you like saw like a couple barrels that were sitting like in the brewery. Like that's probably what was in those barrels when we were there.
Yeah,
it's kind of cool. It's so tiny. But yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. I mean, it's nothing mind-blowing. No. It's just like you said, it's super solid.
It's super drinkable. As you said at the very beginning of this, if somebody wanted to try a sour and they never had sours before, this is probably something that's pretty decent to open. For sure. Because it's not crazy puckering. It's especially if they're like a wine drinker, like this tastes like a really like sweet.
It's like a red wine, yeah.
Sweet red wine.
With like just a tiny bit of that like acidic sour kick. Just tiny bit.
Just a bit.
I mean, me personally, like I love that bracingly crazy sour. So I mean, I wouldn't mind if this was more sour, but I mean, for me, score wise, like 92, 93-ish.
It's exactly where I was with it. This is an A- beer for me. It's still in the A range. It's still a fantastic beer to drink. Like if you saw this on a shelf somewhere, you were at Alpine and saw this and you like that style.
Yeah,
Pick it up for sure.
So 500 milliliter bottle. This was $13. That's not terrible for a sour that's been aged for. I don't know. It doesn't say how long it was aged for, but anytime you barrel age something,
well, that's so what? Just for comparability, our Russian River sour bottles roughly the same size, maybe slightly smaller.
yeah, and those are like $14.95 or something,
like
15 bucks.
Depending on what it is. So
the price, yeah, I think it's priced right. It's funny because my buddy Dan who went down, he was like, "Fuck, I bought one of those bottles. It was expensive," but I'm like, "Well, that's what you get for barrel aged sour." So, yeah, I'm gonna go 92 on this one.
Yeah, I was going to be right there, 91, 92. So that's,
I like
I'll
this.
stick 92.
Yeah, this is an A beer for me. I would drink this again for sure.
Absolutely.
I mean, no reason to go crazy trading for it, but if it's around and someone throws it in as like an extra, like I'd be stoked on that.
This would be a killer extra. For sure.
I'd be really happy with that.
I would, like you said though. I don't know if this trades for anything, but I know a couple of their beers trade for pretty big.
Right.
Don't.
No, like I've had like that bullshit Green Flash Cellar 3 stuff, and this is better than all those beers.
Absolutely, I agree.
I mean, it's a legit
Let's
Alpine
be
beer.
honest. Anything Alpine puts out of Alpine, California is better than anything Green Flash has ever thought of.
That's a good point. Except for what's the Green Flash beer that you love that they don't brew anymore?
Oh, the Imperial, Belgian Pale Ale.
That's like one of your favorite beers, right?
No, it's
I thought that
really good.
Oh, I thought like you like. Oh, sorry.
No, it's
sorry. Fuck. I thought that was like one of your favorite beers.
no, it's a great beer.
Oh, sorry.
I forget what it's called though. I don't
remember.
Imperial, the Belgian Pale Ale they used to make that had horrible carbonation issues. It took like an hour to pour out a bottle, but
But it was delicious.
so good.
There you go.
Anyways.
So yeah, 92.
Dude, thanks for sharing this.
Of course. This was fantastic. That's Ned from Alpine. If you guys have had it, leave a comment below. Let us know what you think. And we have more beer to drink, so we will see you guys very soon.
It's going to be a shit show.
It's going to be bad. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't